We're going live. There we are.
We are live.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Sorry that we're late. Like 6 minutes.
It's fine.
We've had some technical difficulties this evening, but it's fine. We're here now.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Line.
For some reason, the live stream won't appear on the in the studio for me.
Can't hear Jenny at all.
Technical difficulties, they continue to be annoying.
Oh, what way round is Jenny's mic?
It's the right way, the
Damn
tape
it,
is
I
facing
keep
outwards.
How does Jazz sound in comparison?
How do I sound in comparison?
Jazz, can you relay a cheese
Can
fact?
I? Yes, I can relay a cheese fact. During the Roman Empire, large Roman houses had separate kitchens for manufacturing cheese only. They were called careales. I think that's how you pronounce it.
I've turned the music down. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys.
Jazz is good, Amy's a bit quiet. Jazz is clearest of everyone. Wow, weird.
Adjusting mic.
Covered by... Right.
How do I sound, Olivier?
We're doing it live.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
We're gonna stay past 9 to make up for
Last time.
this crappy beginning. So don't worry, you haven't lost out on any of this premium content that we're delivering straight to you.
Bam, 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 bam. You're doing good. Amy and Jenny much better now. Jenny is a bit muffled.
I'm the quietest. Okay.
Get us the reckest.
Jenny's a bit muffled.
Well, I don't. That's
Yeah.
a microphone problem, right? Like I don't know what.
Maybe take away the pop shield?
Pop.
Well, it doesn't matter. I don't use a pop shield. It won't make a difference.
Oh.
How's that?
Fuck's sake. Can you hear us and is it okay? Is it bearable?
Liam says, hi, Ollie.
Oh yeah, hello everybody. Ollie's in the background, helping us work this out. I can't get into the stream, so just gonna open the chat the old-fashioned way.
The only person's volume I can adjust is Jazz's. I can only turn Jazz down.
Okay. I wish I could put this.
Oh yeah, Jazz will be loud because I turned her up earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey everybody. Sorry
go.
to keep you
Yay.
fucking waiting.
Yes,
Let's
the
have a
hero's
look. Let's
clear.
see who's here.
Okay, right. OBS.
Let's-
I keep losing OBS. There we go. Okay,
Okay.
now we have art on the screen. Let's do this. I've lost my pen. No, I haven't. There it is.
Yes. Let's get arting. Let us do the art.
Should I post something on Instagram to say hello, we're
No,
live?
yeah, we're live now.
Wow, look at her. Bam. Got
Oh
some
yeah, if you didn't
legs.
know, Amy is drawing Hashaan, human Hashaan.
Yeah, human Hashaan, not Dragonborn Hashaan.
Oh, I almost posted some behind the scenes
I am
there.
arting too. Yes, art along.
If you hear like accidental like tappage or anything, it's because my mic sits over my left hand side and I'm left handed, so I do accidentally smack the mic about with my pen sometimes, and I can't swap sides because my laptop is on my right hand side and otherwise I won't be able to reach the laptop. It's a whole thing, so I'm sorry.
If you are a member of our Discord server, if you could just pop over there and tell them to come join us. Tell them that I summoned them.
Yes. Mother
Anyway,
summons thee.
I'm just going to record a thing for the Instagram story. You know how it is. Hey everybody, look, it's me, it's Jenny. This is a microphone, and we're streaming right now. We got all of our technical difficulties fixed, so come join us for some chat and some art.
We are no longer crying.
So I'll just. This is a microphone, and we're streaming right now. We got all of our technical difficulties fixed, so come join us for some chat and some art. Okay, there we go. Gonna put that on the story. You know what I am really grateful for is Instagram filters for taking the pandemic haggard away from my face.
Thank you, tomato bread.
Oh, hey, tomato bread.
Well,
So kind.
One of my favourite kinds of bread. Maybe we should make some tomato bread in a video for tomato bread. And then
Maybe.
eat the tomato bread in a
Sorry, I'm
sort of
adjusting my mic. I'm
ritualistic,
trying to find a
symbolistic
good
kind
place
of
for it.
meal.
Oh.
Thank you, tomato bread. You almost kicked me off talking about food again, as is the
way.
ritual. Yeah.
This is the way.
They say hello once again. Hope everyone is good. I'm drawing along with the stream. Have a good evening. I love you all. Thank you, Tom Bread. What are you drawing? That I would like to know.
Before you were asking me, I was like, Jenny, you're here, you know.
Yeah, and this evening I have the thing up that says, well, not the thing up that says, I have the stream kind of open so I can, although it's not running, I can actually see what you're supposed to be drawing, which is nice, because usually it's just a black screen. How did you draw that hand? Said Blacktail Wolf.
What hand? That hand?
Well, presumably the hand that's in the picture, but don't quote me on that. Magic?
Yes. Hand magic.
I see. Also, this evening we're joined by Boo. Has she gone back to bed already?
No, she's elsewhere.
Oh, I might go find
Boo,
her
come back.
in a bit and jiggle her at the microphone for you, as an apology for the period where we were being professional streamers. Anyway, everybody, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to it's Saturday. Should I do like a newsreel? Like, it's Saturday, 3rd of April, 2021. Breaking news: American discovers that Ren fairs are not, in fact, a cultural event hosted in Europe. They are, in fact, Americans cosplaying as Europeans.
Love it. Fucking hell.
You know how, like, the pandemic has gotten to us all, because for a while we were like super excited because there was a fucking ship stuck in a canal. Like,
That
oh my
was so
god,
good.
something's happening. And
How
although
long
it
was it
is
there
bad, it's
for?
not like tragic.
I swear it was there for like a week, wasn't it?
Yeah, a really long time.
That was
Long enough for
crazy.
it to be worth to take the 10 days it takes to go around the Horn of Africa.
Oh no.
So if you're drawing along with us, then you should post those pictures. You should post a picture of what you're drawing on places. Tweet at us at SWizardCo, or at us on Instagram, which is at the Shriekingwizardco. Well, you could even shout out the SWPOM Tumblr if you want, or you could come onto the Discord server and put it in the art gallery. All of those are good places to put art, and we want to look at it. Want to rub our eyeballs on it.
Oh, my poor laptop. It's crying a little bit.
Oh well.
Oh well.
I mean, if you punch the microphone. If you Dash says, "Are you sure you want to see Homestuck, Jenny?" I don't know anything about it, so do you know anything about Homestuck?
What is that?
No.
It's like a very prolific, very long-running webcomic that might be as old as I am at this point, to be honest. Bully Dogs has been wanting to join the Discord, but it hasn't been letting them. There's a new link in the description, according to Beth, so it might be that you can get in there now. And And if that's not the issue, you have to read the rules and then react to the correct thing. Homestuck came out in like 2009, and then immediately Lucifer says Homestuck is horrifying. So there you go. Published the year after the financial crash, the year I left school, and also it is horrifying. So
I see.
Do you know what's really great about today?
What?
Someone was Solancy was just saying that they're drawing Crank Gameplay's dog because it's their birthday. This dog is the most beautiful dog ever. His name's
Dog.
Spencer, and he's 3 years old today.
Aww.
That's so cute. He's the cutest good boy. I love
Dog.
him. I've never met him, but I love him. A good boy.
Speaking of today, how has everyone's days been? What have you two been up to? What you been doing?
My legs hurt.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Jazz walked
Yeah.
like 65 miles today or something.
yeah, you did. How many steps have you
no.
done, Jazz? Have a look.
Oh,
See how many
Jesus
steps you've
Christ, I'll
done.
have a look.
I'm going to say 30,000.
I doubt it. I feel like that's too high. I don't know about that. Yeah, 18,000 steps.
Oh, really? You went all the way
Yeah.
to the seafront.
Yeah, I'm back. Oh, it took a long
Wow.
way too. Yes, Jazz, we worship Spencer. We do. Spencer is beautiful. Worship the dogs.
What kind of dog is Spencer?
Oh,
A cute one, apparently.
I don't know off the top of my head what but it's the one with the pointy ears. It's kind of like a tiny version of a German Shepherd almost. If that makes sense. It's real cute, like fluffy and pointy ears.
Whose dog is Spencer? I missed that part.
Ethan.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's his
yeah.
birthday today. I saw that on
Yeah.
Twitter. Yes.
I don't know who. I
Such a
don't
cute
know who
boy,
we're talking
such a
about.
I'm
good lad.
here in the conversation now.
Okay. He's Australian Shepherd. Cute.
I'll try and find out what type of dog they are.
Orca Morca says that they went to the post office and picked up The Magician and the Sun from our
Oh.
tarot card series. Thank you very much for grabbing those from the old Redbubble. We're very appreciative. I hope you enjoy them. I am very excited for the next one, for the next card.
Ooh.
Can't tell you anything
a
about it,
bunch
but
of people have been saying that he's an Australian Shepherd dog.
Cute.
cute.
And that looks about right, yeah. Oh, it's so cute.
A sweet boy.
Oh, so beautiful. Tiny little boys. Cost
JRG
for something
J
else.
Ragey is not drawing, but they're making 3D models for a game, which is pretty fucking cool.
Whoa. I would love to know how to do that. I feel like it's very complicated.
I really want
That's
to.
cool.
I mean, I would be immediately frustrated by it, but I would really like to have access to Blender to have a go at Blender.
Yeah. Grease pencil.
Yeah.
Oh, Beth's here in the chat.
Hey, Beth, how you doing?
Beth.
So earlier today, I've done a lot of admin today. I've had a rejig of the Discord server a little bit. So, the Patreon section is gone. It's now just the SWPOM channel section
Cool.
category. So if you are participating in this month's SWPOM prompt, then you can go over there and talk to everybody else who's also doing it, and show us your whips and show us,
Whip.
your chains.
But
But also you can submit your SWPOM to us so we can put it in a video on Discord. What else did I do? Oh, I made us a stage on
Oh, you did?
Discord.
Yeah, you did.
Which is a super cool thing, which is essentially like this live stream, except it's through Discord and it doesn't have any visuals.
It's
And
just chatting.
you can you can sit in the audience and listen, or you can put your hand up and I as a moderator can pull you into the discussion so that you can speak with us about the thing, and then when I'm done with you I can put you back into the audience, and you
just
can
throw you out again.
pick you up
Dispose.
on your cuff and throw you back out onto the street.
It's such a cool feature.
It
I really
is.
enjoyed it.
You can also, I think the most important thing about it though really is that you can leave quietly. You're not held
Yeah.
there by the noise that happens when you join or you leave the
Yeah.
Discord call. So
That is fantastic.
you can, you can pop in for 5 minutes and listen to us ramble, and then when you decide that we're boring, you can leave and not feel bad about it, which is excellent.
It's perfect.
Then we sat. I said, hey, is anybody free to help test this out? And then Alex, Amy, Katie, and Liam joined me for a little bit to. We ended up talking about school we actually ended up talking for a lot longer than we thought. I thought
because we were just reminiscing about the terrible times of school.
I thought, hey, 5 minutes to see how this works. And I think we were there for at least half an hour, 45 minutes, right? Ranting about our terrible schools.
The British school system is so bad, though, isn't it?
It's not amazing.
Then again, which school system is good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our friend Ignis is Norwegian and was explaining to me how most Nords their age, so like, I don't know if it's correct. They have never complained to me when I have referred to them as a Nord, but I don't know if it's the correct way to describe people from Norway. I know Norwegian is a word that I could use, but it's so long. But anyway, they was telling me that most people their age in Norway speak English, at least conversation, not like, if not fluently, like well enough to maintain some semblance of a conversation, because of their school education, which absolutely blows my mind.
I know.
Because, so in England, the school languages that are usually on offer are either French, German, or Spanish. And if you go to a fancy school, you might have Latin. And if you go to like an international or like a school that's kind of like aware of the multi ethnicities of the students there, you might have like Mandarin, for example, or the name of the language has disappeared from my mind, so I can't tell you what the other option was, but Spanish, French, German tends to be the options available. And I'm going to give you the story of me learning languages at school as kind of like a example of what I think most kids' experience is like. My school wasn't very big, so we only had two options when I started there. So that was French or German. And then after my first year, our German teacher, she was so ill that she quit so that she could go back to Germany and convalesce with her family, essentially, which is obviously fair enough. But they didn't bother to replace her. So after 1 year of German, the only option was French. And I don't mean any offence to my French friends, to anybody who's listening who's French, but French can go fuck itself.
Fucking hell.
But
it's
just
very difficult to learn.
It's so hard.
Yeah. I struggle with French.
And like I am dyslexic, but I was very dyslexic when I was in year 7, when I was 13. So German kind of made sense, right? Because like your wrist is your hand ankle, right? Like you can kind of put words together, like with a basic range of German words. You can speak, even if it's like not grammatically correct and very mangled. You can kind of pass your way through, like ordering something off a menu or getting a train ticket or whatever, right? But French is like, it's just no.
There's like a different way to say things in like a male way and a female way, and that really confuses me.
Yeah, European languages are gendered, and that's weird.
Why is a basket male or female? It's a basket. I don't... What?
And you want to know the most annoying thing about that, Jazz, is that every time I've asked an adult who's teaching me a language Like, yeah, but why is the table a woman?
Mm.
Why is
Yeah.
the table a woman? They've been
They
like,
don't
it
have
just
an answer,
is.
do they?
It just is. That's just the way it is. I'm like, no,
Ugh.
My
it is an
French-
it.
My French teacher was a very angry woman. I mean, I don't blame her. She had to teach set 4 French to kids who, you know,
So
just was shit.
you get to year 9, which is like your 3rd year in secondary school in the
Mhm.
United Kingdom, and then you have to pick your GCSEs, which are your GCSE is General Certificate of Secondary Education. It's the qualification that you get at the end of school, and you can get one in pretty much every subject if, you know, depending on how much you can handle and blah blah blah. You have to leave with at least 5.
I got 1.
Amy's doing really well. I think it kind of
Wait.
demonstrates that they're not
Wait, are
super
these
important, right?
GCSEs?
Yeah.
Jazz, didn't you
Oh.
get like a billion GCSEs?
I have 12.
Jazz has 12
Well,
GCSEs.
Yeah, I have
But I swear
14.
Beth has like 15 to 17.
Yeah.
I feel so
Like,
inferior to my friends. You have no
They,
idea.
they
And,
mean
like,
nothing.
they
They
mean
mean nothing
literally
now.
nothing.
As a 23-year-old, my GCSEs mean nothing.
Like, on Amy, we are doing literally the same thing. You know,
Yeah.
the number of GCSEs I was forced to take really doesn't make
Although,
a difference.
like,
nothing.
Although school was an absolute hellhole, I think if I had the option to redo it, I might.
Oh yeah, I'm really curious to see
I might
what it
attempt
would be like
Like,
with the greater, with just having wider context.
yeah,
as an
exactly.
Adult.
Like if so, like say if I was given the option to redo it with the perspective that I have now,
Mhm.
because obviously if I went in it again with the perspective I had when I was a kid, I'd just do it exactly the same.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But if I had the
Mm.
perspective I had now, definitely try harder.
Mhm.
But it wasn't. But for me, in a way, it wasn't about me not trying hard enough. It was I wasn't given the support that I needed to keep me concentrated and keep me in school.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like listening to you and Katie describe your school environments, and even just thinking back on the really small stuff that my teachers did for me, 100% the two of you have failed.
Yeah, like
And part of that is individual, like specifically on Katie's part. Like I feel like institutionally,
she was let down.
she was let
Yeah,
down, but like
absolutely.
because, you know, as an institution, as a group of people, the teachers and the staff in her school were allowed to think that she's inherently stupid because she has
Yeah.
dyslexia.
Yeah,
Right.
Dyslexia doesn't make you stupid.
Does
it just
not
means
make you
you need
stupid.
to learn different.
Yeah.
Like, well,
Yeah,
you
it's
learn
a
in a
different way
different
of
way.
Yeah,
learning.
essentially.
You're
Yeah.
still capable of being incredibly intelligent. I mean,
Exactly.
look at you and Katie. You're both incredibly smart people.
Mhm.
You just needed a different support system and a different learning environment.
Hmm.
I like my sister constantly does this thing to me where like she'll say she doesn't mean it in like a harmful way, but she'll say to me, she's like, oh, you should have just tried harder at school because like you're really good at remembering things. And I was like,
Yeah,
like-
no effort was made to prove to you
that I was capable.
that you could do it, or that it was worth being here, or
Yeah.
that, you know, you were wanted there even.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
And like that, I feel like is probably like, because you were telling me earlier that you had several thousand students in your school, right?
mm,
Like that's a class size issue, right?
Yeah.
Nobody had
Well,
the time
yeah, and also
to
set
invest in keeping your attention.
set 4 kids, the lowest set, which is the set that I was in for all of my school period, apart from my first year, because first year I was like quite average in my grades. But again, that was because I had a lot of support in primary school. So I went into secondary school with like pretty average grades, but then that support dropped once I got to secondary school. So from after my first year, I just stayed in the lower sets from until I finished. And I can tell you, as someone who stayed in the lower sets for the entire time, I had about maybe 2 teachers, and I went to 2 different schools, who actually tried to help us. Where the other teachers, they were just too tired, too exhausted, they didn't have the energy, so they just let us run absolute riot
Yeah.
for an hour in every session, and we learned nothing, picked up
Yeah.
nothing. And like that's the only reason I have 1 GCSE in English, is because we had the teacher who actually cared.
Yeah,
and
actually tried to get you
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually tried to pull your attention to focus.
Mm.
So to go back to my original point.
Sorry.
It's okay. No. This is all great conversation. Because it you know kind of all speaks to the same point, right? Like they didn't bother to replace the German teacher, and then when we got to choosing our GCSEs, you know, typically you choose. So like the way it goes is you choose French or geography, and then you choose like one design, right? Either graphics or resistant materials, textiles, or whatever home economics is called in this country.
Yeah.
Cooking or something. I don't know what it's called. Doesn't matter.
Food tech.
Food tech. DT. Yeah, but DT is the whole group. Yeah. Oh, well, it is. Design and technology, brackets resistant materials, design and technology, brackets food tech. It's for your GCSEs. You don't take DT as... Doesn't matter. So for scheduling, right? So you would traditionally choose one language or a second one if you were dropping something else somewhere out of the languages available to you, which should have been French or German as a minimum, except it was French or nothing. And
Wow.
I at 14 would rather have killed myself than take another second of French, so I dropped it, and therefore
a lot of people in England don't know how to speak a second language.
no.
Well, us three being part of that.
It's also wild to me that like the native languages of the United Kingdom are not taught in England.
Yeah.
Like we don't learn Welsh
Yeah.
No, we
What
don't.
is up with that?
Don't know how to speak Gaelic.
because
Well, Gaelic isn't English, but it's part.
well, there's Irish and then there's Scottish.
Yeah, there's two forms.
Yeah.
Like wild. So man, so Wikipedia, right, is a really, really good institution, and I love it, and you should if you can afford to, you should always give them the £2 or whatever that they ask for, because you know knowledge should be free and it should be available to everyone. There is this one instance where where one person has done a lot of harm through Wikipedia.
Uh-oh.
And it's that a American who is so like I feel like a lot of Americans do this where they're like, oh well, I'm Irish or I'm Scottish or I'm English, to which all of us who live in those nations currently would be like, no, you're not, you're American. You're a white American. They have this sort of like cultural attachment to places that they have never even been, that their great-grandparents or their great-great-grandparents are from Scotland, right? So they feel that this attachment to Scotland. So imagine this one person who has this cultural attachment to Scotland through their ancestors, who has been attempting to translate Wikipedia pages into Scots, which is the Scottish native language.
Right.
And so I'm just going to clarify this for people who don't know. Scots is a separate language. It is not English in a Scottish accent.
No.
Which is what this person has been doing to Wikipedia.
What?
They've been phonetically spelling English words in a Scottish accent and then filing those pages as being translated into Scots.
Dear. Fuck's sake.
Wait, so they've just been spelling the words with an accent?
So, like, they'll find, they'll, like, put the page through Google Translate, and then Google Translate doesn't have all of the words, right? So it doesn't have all of the context, so it'll mistranslate, and then all of the words that stay in English, they'll go through and they'll change them so it's the English word but spelt so that it is phonetically spelt as if it was being said with a Scottish accent.
Oh God's sake.
That is terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
I
God.
I just remembered.
People.
I just got reminded. Sorry, it's kind of to do with like what we're talking about, but kind of not. But me and my dad were watching this. I can't remember what it was we were watching, but there was some people speaking Irish Gaelic.
Okay.
And we were sitting there watching it, and Dad goes, "Can you understand what they're saying?" I was like, "No, why?" He was like, "Oh, well, you're a bit Irish, aren't you?" So
What, so you might have picked it up through osmosis?
I was like, "What? Is it genetically infused in my brain?" I was like, "I was never taught the language, so I don't know it."
Amy's seen an Irish man on TV. She's been activated.
Because of him.
Literally.
So if that worked for you, what?
I think my dad knew a little bit of Gaelic, but
Right.
not an
Okay.
awful lot, because his dad was Irish. My granddad was Irish.
Yeah.
Obviously he was half Irish, spent a lot of time in Ireland, but like me never been to Ireland. I've been once. And him being like, "Do you know what they're saying?" "No, Dad,
No, I
I don't."
Oh my
He was like,
God.
"Oh, I say these words to you sometimes." "I know you don't, you're lying."
Father, we
Jeez.
are English. Man.
Wow.
I did see a little while ago in the chat, Chaos said something about being partnered with a student from Spain and not understanding each other despite the fact that they both speak Spanish. And that's a really good point, because I don't know how many people know that, like, so there's a difference between Latin Spanish and European Spanish, in the same way there's a difference between Latin Portuguese and European
Yeah.
Portuguese, but also regionally in Spain, Spanish differs so much.
Yeah,
Like,
I can imagine.
Wow.
Basque Spanish is so hard to understand. Even like if you speak Spanish, it's like, so I don't know if you've seen this video. This bloke from Somerset who's like a farmer, and he like lives out in the sticks somewhere in those villages that have like maybe 5 people in them, right? And he's talking to somebody from the BBC about whatever, and he's like, and he's speaking English, but not a version of it
Yeah.
that I have ever heard.
Right. It's a very thick accent.
Yeah, Basque is like that. The dialect is so different that it I am being corrected by Enrique Ribeiro. Sorry, that's the dyslexia, not being able to distinguish the I in front of the B from the body of the B. Basque isn't Spanish, it's Basque.
Oh, call me
I'm reading it
Eric.
through the pop shield because the I looks the same as the L. Galician isn't Spanish, it's Galician.
Interesting.
Wow.
The Basque are like super keen to be separate from Spain. Like they had I seem to remember not too recently that there was like, I don't know, I just remember the image of like their it's not a county in Spain, but like the county hall with loads of people stood in it like, this is it, we're just declaring ourselves independent now.
Good for them.
And then for some reason that did not work.
Right.
We don't learn much Spanish history in the UK.
We don't learn much history in general.
Well,
No.
that's true.
Like,
No, we
But
really
like we also don't for example, you don't know much about what happened to Spain during World War II because they were busy dealing with I'm going to say Franco. Lol. And because internally they were busy, and they didn't get involved, that means you just don't learn anything about them. Except,
Right.
Occasionally there's like a group of Spanish dudes who are like, "Oh yeah, we'll help out here. We'll go we'll go fight in this fight."
God.
I can't ever imagine feeling so so strongly that I would cross borders to go join another army,
Wow.
especially in like a trench war. That horrific. Anyway. Orca says that the theme from the last stream is carried over, learning a lot about language.
I can't remember what we spoke about in the
I
last
don't
stream.
remember what happened to me yesterday, yet alone last week.
I did some
Would-
gardening today.
Oh, you did? Tell us about your gardening.
Well, I say gardening, it was more like tidying up
Tidying up our concrete box.
our concrete box.
Yeah.
We have a bramble in the box, which is
Mm-hmm.
an
What do
absolute
What do they
nightmare.
refer to the box as?
Courtyard.
A courtyard. It's not.
It's not even a yard. It's like what would you say? It's like,
probably 3 meters by 2 meters.
yeah.
Maybe 4 meters by 2 meters to be generous. Meter and a half, actually. 4 meters by a meter and a half.
With a brick wall around it.
With a brick wall around it. And there are 2 gates. One on the side that has on the side that faces our front door, and that gate used to have 4 hinges.
It has one in the middle that's barely clinging on.
So you kind of have to
Question
pick
for
the
the
gate
sake
up
of
and put it to the
science.
side. And then
How do you pronounce axolotl?
Like that.
like that.
Yeah, like that. Sorry, it was chaos.
But yeah, anyway,
Axolotl.
what was you saying?
And then it has another gate which faces out onto the garages, which is locked.
Yeah.
So
I mean, locked, quotation marks. Like, it's another example of the screws barely clinging on to the wood.
yeah, I mean there's a padlock, but also
my
you could just
goodness.
lift the gate up.
Yeah.
So Amy stole some chairs from the street.
I didn't steal them. They were free to go to a new home, so I gave them the new home.
She made some cushions. I said that earlier, but now saying it to the chat, I should make those chairs some cushions.
That would be cool.
I'm gonna start the stream up again so I can see what
Hello?
you're drawing.
Hello.
Hello?
Sometimes I can't hear when Jenny's speaking.
That's fine.
That's because she's behind my laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I sometimes I sit there for ages. I'm like, oh, Jenny's probably talking, and then it's quiet for a really long time, and I'm like, hello. Would you like a cheese fact?
Cheese me.
This
Who
is
said
really
cheese meat?
interesting.
Gross.
This is really interesting, and I would like to do a video where I feature every single one of them, right? There are 2,000 different types of cheese, 2,000 varieties. I would
Christ.
like to try every single one in my lifetime.
2,000.
Yep.
It's kind of
I
wild
should
to
do a
think that
video where I
you
eat all
can
2,000 types
you
of
can
cheese.
get
Oh my god, Jazzy would die.
that many
Just tiny
varieties
weeny
of mouldy
bits.
cheese.
Just tiny weeny bits. Amy say axolotl because he still doesn't understand.
Axolotl.
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 Question for
You
when
axolotl
you guys
questions.
stream, do you mute YouTube so you don't have a delayed echo? Yes, we do mute. Well, I mute my YouTube. Do you guys mute your YouTube?
Yeah, should be.
Yeah, I mean,
Otherwise, you just hear
usually-
yourself talking.
Usually, well, Amy is streaming outwards, so she doesn't have the stream open. She just has the chat,
Mhm.
right?
Well, I do have a form of the stream. I don't have a
Okay.
delayed version of the stream on my screen.
Yeah.
Right.
Today I have the stream open so I can see the chat, and that I kind of tend to just pause it because, I don't know, our internet connection or something. But yeah, it's muted. I wonder how many of those 2,000 cheeses are French cheeses, says Venti Supremacy.
Or
cheese.
Oh,
Cheese.
I really
well,
feel like making some fried
cheese.
chicken.
Oh, please.
Cheese, please.
Cheese. Chas didn't occur. Cheese didn't occur, and mass-produced cheese didn't occur until 1815 in Switzerland, apparently.
Wow.
Yep.
Before
Before that, people were just shoving it together.
I'm suddenly very thirsty. I might go and get a drink in a minute.
All right.
When you come back, do you want to talk about Hashaan?
If you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'll leave you with that. I really need a drink. I'm about
Okay.
to
Right.
crust away.
Whilst Amy
Yes,
runs away
go.
to go
Be
get a liquid,
hydrated.
people who are all 70 of you who are watching this currently,
70?
yeah, will you please ask some questions about Hashaan, and then we'll quickfire Amy when she comes back.
That's a great idea. I wonder what her favourite
Fucking
cheese
won
is.
The jackpot, lads. I still had drink in my bottle.
In me bottle.
Whoa!
Not a lot.
I'm gonna
but had
pour
some.
myself some Pepsi Max, the best kind of
Pepsi Maxu.
fizzy drink. Drink Pepsi Max.
Oliver,
Never Coke.
Are you standing to get liquids? No? Never mind then.
I drink squash.
Orca Morca
Hydrated.
asks what's Hashaan's favourite weapon to use?
Well,
Holy Avenger.
no. Okay, so, right.
Okay.
This question has layered answers. So my favourite weapon to use is the Holy Avenger.
Mm-hmm.
Hashaan's favourite weapon to use is her death stare,
I see.
because she would just rather not fight.
Mhm.
I love it. That's a beautiful answer.
Would Hashaan choose alcohol or juice? Asks
Ooh.
Fotiani Rally.
Again, layered answer. Depends what type of alcohol is available.
14.
If it's cocktail, she'll always go for a cocktail because she's got a real sweet tooth.
Mm.
But this character has so much depth. But if it was like, you know, do you want some wine or juice? She would probably just go for juice.
What? Wait. Like,
Then again, there's different wines, isn't there?
yeah, but also, is it like, you know, if it's the middle of the day, she's going to choose juice, right? But if it's the evening, she'll
Yeah.
choose wine,
Oh
right?
yeah, she's like sitting down,
Okay.
like with a book. She's like gonna have like the bougiest fucking
Yeah, big old
like
glass
cocktail
of,
you could ever imagine.
Sauvignon or a Merlot
Mm.
or one of those Australian wines that I know the names of.
Oh.
Liam asks, what's the beef with Nagar?
Oh my god, Liam, you know this answer.
Okay, a question we can't answer because of the spoilers. How do you think she'd feel about David Bettany, says the Possum Prince.
She would have no feelings. She'd have no patience. She'd walk away and never speak of him again.
Oh my god, Tabby gives us a big old
Tabby.
$24.99. Oh, I'm just gonna
Never
say-
apologise, Tabby. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank
not
you.
late.
You can turn up whenever you want.
Yeah, also we were late starting, so
Yeah, exactly.
you
So
know, yeah, we're all late here.
we're gonna go 10-15 minutes over.
Yeah.
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 Peak Hashaan, mum Hashaan moments. Peak mum Hashaan moments.
Ooh,
I can't think of anything else from my.
neither can I. God.
Sort of generally speaking, she is
we-
Malark's mother.
She was fed up with the rags that Malark was wearing,
Oh,
so
yeah.
she was like, so she's like, right, we're gonna get you some proper clothes.
Oh
Like,
my god.
you know, when you got like a mouldy hoodie that you absolutely love, but
Mhm.
your mum's like, enough. Like, let me at least put it in the wash. Like, that's Hashaan.
Can I ask this one because it made me laugh?
Go on then.
Personal question. Amy sounds like they're from Doncaster. Are you? No. Are you, Amy?
Oh, you've been doing that accent too long.
My God.
Fucking get stalked on it.
I'm the most southeastern
are so
person you could
southern.
ever imagine to meet in your life.
Amy's
Like,
a chav from Sassy.
really am. Like, I'm a fucking emo chav that never grow out of that.
Oh, that's very
Me and
funny.
Amy literally grew up basically round the corner from each other.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, in terms of the size of England, we literally grew up in the same town. So
Yeah, man.
if we have different accents, I have no idea where that came from.
I very almost went to the same school as Jazz when I was transferring secondary
Did.
schools. But I would have been a
Imagine
year
that.
above her, so I probably wouldn't have been friends with her. But
Up in
You know.
Doncaster, we hit to pub every night. Every Friday night. Look,
Love
there's
it.
nothing wrong with being from Doncaster. That's not why we were laughing.
It's just so funny.
that you might mistake Amy doing the accent as actually having been from there. For our American friends, Doncaster is in the north of England. Don't go into the dark, it's shy.
Oh my god, Doncaster's so far up, isn't it?
Yeah. No.
like-
we
Oh
don't
my
talk to people who are from higher up than Swindon. No, of course we do. That's ridiculous. Gabriel, you don't need to. My bad. Yeah,
It's very
It's
amusing.
just very
I love
funny
my God.
that you've done that accent so much.
that people think that's where I'm from.
Sean Bean arrives.
Oh my god.
Sean
Amy.
Bean, away!
I keep saying wheel boy in my
Wheel boy.
wheel boy. I can't stop saying
I've
it.
never actually seen that.
Like Jenny showed me, and like I've just decided that Jazz is our Lewis Brindley.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Jazz
I'm
is
okay
the
with that.
Jazz is the cheese boy.
Jeez, boy.
Man. Sean Bean.
Oh, as long as it's
You know
not
what,
pitch.
Sean Bean mostly makes me think of now is the fucking O2 adverts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He makes me think of the Yorkshire tea advert.
Gabriel says I'm also American, so I'm not completely familiar with the geography of England.
That's
Which
cool.
somehow
That's
makes that
cool.
question
Neither am I,
even
to be
funnier.
honest.
Yeah, don't worry.
So we're from the south. That's basically it. We
Yeah.
currently live on the south coast, but I am from Wessex, the Kingdom of Wessex,
Where am I from again?
Sussex.
Sussex.
Sussex. Amy.
Fortunately
Jesus
for you,
Christ.
still called that.
Not hard to remember.
Okay, what is a conservative voice?
Well, you know what your
Solanity says, Jazz,
conservative
give us
voice
your
is."
conservative voice.
Yeah, it's your Boric voice, my friend.
Oh no, I'm sorry. No. You're gonna have to wait for next week's episode to hear more of that. That voice is retired. I
Put out
think
to
I'll bring
pasture.
myself to do it again. Honestly, 7 hours is enough.
Oh, I can't get this line. Oh, I can't get the line.
Does
Oh.
Hashaan prefer tea or coffee?
Depends
Depends
who's in the house.
Okay. If she's stressed, it's coffee.
Yeah.
Maybe?
Oh yeah, TV. If you haven't watched it already, you should head over
Check it
back into our
out, it's
channel and
hilarious.
watch the first
Like-
episode of our Bards for Bards one shot.
Alex did such a good job of
Oh, it
the
was so
fucking
good.
editing, and Jenny did such a good job with the fucking story, and everyone's characters were so good. I had so
Yeah.
much fun. Please watch it if you haven't.
And shout out to Ollie Moore for the really quick turnaround on the really
Yeah,
it's
man.
a, like a
Oh,
really
yeah.
Ollie did
hulking
it.
edit. So if you could go give that a like and a comment, that would be
Ollie did
really meaningful for us.
10 out of 10 job with the editing as well.
Yeah. Also, if you, the real point of it really is if you had a laugh at the presentations and the costumes and the characters, that you might chuck a few bucks towards the Artist Relief Tree,
Yeah.
which is an American organization that gives grants to artists affected by COVID-19. That's the sales pitch. But also, watch our thing because it's funny.
Mm.
We had a lot of fun making it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I can promise you that whilst... So I think the first episode is like, when you start up something like a petrol engine that's got a pull cord, like a chainsaw or a lawnmower or something,
yeah,
and it's got that chugging like bow, 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 bow at the beginning. That's the first episode. It sort of settles in for the second one.
Yeah.
It's still funny, but it's not quite as like shockingly.
Yeah, because we were like,
because you sort of fall into the rhythm of it.
yeah, because at first we were kind of like, oh god, these are new characters. What am I doing?
Mhm.
And we were a little bit rusty to start off with. But then, like Jenny says, as the episodes go on, you need to stick with it because it just gets so stupid.
By the end of it, whew,
Oh god.
it goes. I'm just going to tell you now. It goes places that you won't be expecting. I'm just telling you now. There's a solid 4 minutes at the end of the last episode, which is just me and Amy crying with laughter.
Oh my goodness.
So, whew. Someone get Walter some damn melatonin. He needs it. Well, this is the problem. All of the light gets reflected by the jacket. He's never seen a UV.
He is the UV.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see. Da, da, da.
Fun fact, when I was drawing this, when I was doing the sketch for this, I just looked at a lot of references of Serena Williams at the beach.
Amazing.
Because she is so gorgeous. Yeah, anyway.
Agreed.
Beautiful woman.
Stunning.
I just wanted to talk for a brief moment about the fact that in our artwork where we draw them as human beings, that Nagar is white and Hashaan is black. I'm just going to say that there is no correlation between their scale colour and their human skin colour.
No.
It just happens to be that
that's what it is.
Hashaan's visual vibe is Serena Williams, and Nagar's visual vibe is a scrawny white boy from an English university.
Scrawny?
Like in a sort of like doesn't eat anything but crackers and tea kind of way, as opposed to, you know.
You mean Liam?
Yes.
Liam,
but can lift a car above his head or something, you know. Is Hashaan single?
Nope.
Says
well, no,
Telegrams.
wait.
Where? So where the episode is right now, as of chapter 3.
Yes. Now in game, yes. Also.
Mm-hmm. But in between.
In between, no.
Liam just shouts, "Crackers and tea, yes, mate."
No, Liam, that was no.
Liam,
you were falling apart, boy.
Food.
Yeah.
Where's the nutrition? Not that I can talk.
Darren says, "Hi Jenny, can I politely ask for some high hope stuff, not plot, so it's not spoiler, but rather weird things the characters do?" You can. Will I remember anything? That's a different question.
Well, we can tell you now that there are characters in it.
Yeah.
And they might be recognizable.
Is
I
Boo
don't
in
know.
her bed?
No.
You tell
Okay,
me.
I'm gonna go find the cat.
Cat.
Jazz,
I have to get the cat.
Yeah. Hello.
what would you say is Mina's favourite type of food?
Oh, she likes grapes and she likes wine and she likes bread.
Yeah, I can imagine she likes very fresh food.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, just, she likes grapes and she likes wine. I mean, she likes her grapes more on the fermented side. She likes wine. Yeah. And then bread to soak it up.
I was going to say what Torlin's favourite food is, but we all know that. It's sausages.
Sausages, yeah.
Sausages.
It is, right, yeah. Sausage. Wait, are we getting beeps?
Jenny's gone to hunt down the cat, so I think.
Oh,
we will
that
be in a
sounds.
second.
She is being hunted. The
She's probably on my
hunter
bed.
becomes
Yeah,
the
she is on my
hunted.
bed. Yeah, she's on my bed.
Wait, no, the hunted.
She's
Oh,
snoozing.
she snooze. Amy,
What?
I just thought I'll quickly check Instagram and I look at your story and it's just your forehead and I ate ice cream, now I'm cold.
Yeah, I ate ice cream and then I started shivering, so I had to put on a hoodie.
I hate it when that happens.
I have the kit.
Cat.
Oh, she's so upset.
You okay?
Oops.
Give us a beep.
Oops.
Booby. Beanbag.
Once again, she knows.
She
And
knows
therefore
that she's
refuses.
got an audience.
Come on, say hello.
She's like, no.
Boo, give
you
us
woke me
wisdom.
up. Give her tummy a little scritch.
Lishat.
Oh, no, put her down. She's not interested.
She wants to sleep.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
His legs.
a sleepy lady.
Legs.
Good night, boobeans.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
put her
know that we're all
down.
thinking of you and that we love you and your BP glory.
If you had to choose your favourite High Hopes character, who would it be?
There we go.
Jenny.
Sorry, what was that?
The question in the chat said,
That's a mean question.
if you had a favourite High Hopes character, who would it be? I know mine, it's Nagar. Anyway. Jenny sips the tea.
Well, that's a little bit like saying who's my favourite friend. So
Yeah, this is a good
I-
point.
I shan't answer that. Also, I don't
Um,
think I have an answer for that.
I could tell you who my favorite character to color is.
I'm interested to hear that.
It's Gwing.
Oh, really? Why?
She's really satisfying to color. Her
Ooh.
hair is just like so good, and I don't know. She was always my favorite one to color. I don't know why.
Yeah, Jazz helped with a lot of the colouring on this episode, by the way. Meant that we could get a lot of work done, and we managed to get quite a lot of work done, so...
It was
Yeah,
super fun.
I haven't talked to any of the other wizards about this, so you two tell me to stop if you think that this is too much, but I think maybe on Patreon we should start putting up stuff from this chapter now.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I think that
Considering
Yeah.
where we are.
Yeah.
yes.
I know exactly what we can put up as well.
Got some speed paints and stuff.
Oh, the spoilers. So many spoilers. And they all go on Patreon. Okay, I'm going to stop now before.
All our Patreon supporters.
Patreon.
Coming up next on Patreon is mine and Jazz's cover of Park Life.
We're going to start putting singles out. But the only tracking that we have is a trumpet.
Solana Sea, not Park Life
I would
again.
love that. Not Park Life again.
I'm sorry.
We have
Solana
begun
Sea.
our descent into madness. You are correct.
Fuck. Man, we got so much cool stuff coming up, but we got a lot of work to do. Oh, look, for some
Can't
reason, why do I have the price of Bitcoin open?
I don't know. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
because
because
we
we watched
googled it yesterday.
Bird Boy, yeah, okay.
Watched Bird Boy.
Hey, look, if we hit $2,000 on Patreon, then we can do you a Park Life.
We'll open up a Nagar's OnlyFans.
If we can get to 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, we will give you a fully made version of Patreon Life
Patreon
instead
Life,
of
yeah.
Park Life.
confidence is a preference for the habitual voyeur of what is known as park life.
Patreon.
And morning soap can be avoided if you take a route straight through what is known as...
Through what is known as Patreon.
John's got brewer's droop.
On Fridays.
He gets intimidated by the dirty pigeons. They love him a bit.
They love a bit of it.
Who's that gut lord marching? You should cut down on your port life, mate.
Get on
some
your pork
exercise.
life, mate.
Stop!
Get some exercise. Oh my god, I know this.
All the people. Yeah. I put my trousers on.
Stop it!
Have a cup of tea and I think
Instead
about
of being
leaving
rudely
the
awakened by
house.
the dustman, it's like, on Wednesdays, I write the Patreon update. It's just
Stop!
all Patreon related instead. Jazz, Amy, would you like a possum? Sure, okay. If
Do
you're
Blur
offering.
even have any other songs?
I
mean, I know they
lives
do.
in a house, a very big
Massively.
house in the country.
Yeah.
That's the same band. What is happening? Good question.
We never know.
On Tuesdays we get boobies. I wish. More boobies.
We said boobies.
Well, that too. What? You caught me off guard there. If I spat into the microphone.
Those are my favourite moments from you, Jazz, is when like I catch you off guard and like your true laughter comes out. Actually, I love it so much.
Hide the true laughter.
It's my favourite thing.
Oh no.
We were talking yesterday about like stupid things that happened in uni.
Yeah.
And most of them were of me falling over really slowly.
My favourite story.
Uh,
Good times.
I think
Can I tell the story about the aerobics one?
Go ahead,
I don't know
go
if
on.
you've
I'm not
told me
embarrassed
this
anymore.
before. We might have mentioned
Anymore.
it in a Kadar FM a long time ago. But me and Amy used to have this really weird habit of just like wanting to learn really specific things during uni. One of which was it was like the best 80s aerobics routine or whatever. And we were so obsessed with it that we thought, right, we're gonna learn this
Actual
routine.
routine.
So we started learning it in the kitchen, very terribly, I might add. And there's a bit where you have to squat down a bit, and I think Amy just leaned a bit too far back.
No, because we've been doing it for so long. I was so tired because I'm so physically
you gave
unfit, and you have to do like a squat and then come back up into a star jump.
Right, like
And-
a
Oh,
burpee or
yeah.
something.
Yeah, like a burpee. And I did the
Yeah.
squat, but I just didn't have it in me to get back up into the jump, so I just started falling backwards.
But you took everything on the side of the kitchen with you as you were
Yeah, I
falling.
grabbed onto the counter that was to the right side of me, and there was like, as in every student house, every possible item you could imagine on the counter.
Pencil,
Every
pen,
single item ended up
everything.
on the floor with me. So we started from the end of the counter to the other end.
Amy casts
I just
Fool.
stood there
It's
like,
an AoE
oh no,
spell.
just like putting my hands out to help, but not really helping.
Oh my god. And like there was another time when we were crossing at traffic lights and I tripped over nothing, and like my boot snagged on a drain ever so slightly.
Oh.
The lights were still red, there was a whole queue of traffic, and I started to fall, but instead of just like going straight down, I started like lunging. And I just got lower and lower and lower until I couldn't stand up anymore, and I grazed my arms really badly, and I literally fell on my face, and I just ended up laying face down on the floor next to this like queue of traffic, and then Jazz just jumps on top of me.
I will go down with this ship.
And then there was another time when I fell in the mud on the way to uni.
Yeah.
My foot slipped off the curb, and I like started to go down. And what happens when I start to fall is time itself slows because I'm calculating what's going to happen next. And I started to go down, and as I'm falling, I turn because I'm like, I don't want to fall on the tarmac. I'm going to fall in the mud because it's softer. And I sort of like turn and my foot gets caught on my other ankle as I'm turning, and I like fall from my knees into the mud, and my backpack is really heavy and I have no arm strength. So I tried to brace my fall.
Go over you.
Like I tried to brace my fall and I couldn't hold myself up, so I just laid fully in the mud. And Jazz was like offended. She was like, what are you doing? Why are you on the floor? Like, there's a bunch of builders, like construction workers, standing right in front of us.
Yeah.
And Jazz is like, again, me just planking in the mud. And Jazz is like, what are you doing? Get up. Why are you doing this? It's so embarrassing. I'm like, I fell over. And I turn up and I walk into the building and everyone's like, why are you covered in mud? It's like, because I fell over.
Oh my gosh. Please pardon me. I will be back in a moment.
All right. Then.
I'll be back with cheese facts in a moment.
All right then. Man,
so many times where I've fallen directly on my face.
it's really ironic that it's not ironic. That's the wrong word. But it's funny to me that Katie's not here for this conversation because Katie falls over more than any human I've ever known.
Oh my god.
But there we go. Whew. You might have heard Boo beep in the background. She was behind you. But now she has gone again.
There was another falling over story that I can't remember. I can remember, but it's like very slight in my brain. Oh yeah, I went on a date with someone one time and Jazz was with me at the time, and it was like kind of a date. It was like, it wasn't a date, it was I'm going to meet this person for the first time and potentially go on a date with them afterwards.
Right.
And I was walking along the wall because I really didn't want to be near this person because I was like, I was like 17 and hideously awkward and didn't really want this scenario. And I was like walking along the wall and of course in true me fashion I twisted my ankle and fell directly off the wall, and I just like halfway falling I just gave up and didn't even try to save myself and just like
Honestly, Amy, you fall so slowly. It's almost like you have time to make full eye contact with everybody around you whilst you're going down to be like, look at this.
Yeah.
Look at what I've done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man. So, whilst we're waiting for Jazz to come back with cheese facts, I want you all to tell me what you're reading on Webtoons and why. Or, tell me why, I guess. I assume you're reading it because you like it. Ain't nothing but a heartbreak. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Here's number 5. I don't know the rest of the words. Or if
me
that
learning
is
to
the
walk
word.
was a mistake. I should never have learned how to stand because apparently I don't like it and I continually fall on my face.
At some point,
Rebel against the system, she says.
in the future, somebody's gonna make like a animated compilation, and they're gonna cut out the bit where you're aggressively explaining why you never wanted to learn to walk, as it was a mistake, with me singing fucking "I Want It That Way" in the background.
Also, another time I fell over, we were playing bowling. And I slipped off the tiny ledge. You got like the bit where you sit with your mates and then you've got the bowling part.
The lane.
Yeah, that one. And there's like that tiny little drop because obviously you've got the normal floor and then you've got the slippery floor.
Yeah.
And I like got a strike and I was like, yes, I am the all-powerful being. And I fell off this tiny little like drop. And my friend was standing right next to me. And as I was falling, I like grabbed onto his shoulders and just slowly slid down his body. Being like, help me. And he was like, get off me, you fucking weirdo.
Do you remember? I don't know whose birthday it was, but it was also Katie's birthday, right? And we went bowling in the scary bowling alley that's like underneath the car park, and there was like a big group of us, and we got separated into teams essentially for the lanes.
Oh yeah.
And it was like us, and then like Emma from the set department, and
I remember that. That was
like
good.
I think also maybe Chris
Yeah.
from, I think it was, he was an actor, and that basically meant that like all of the weird people were together. Like and we were like laughing and stuff the whole time anyway, you know, as you do when you're having a good time. And then Emma's like, I'm really shit at bowling, and then she stands up and she fucking overhand throws the bowling ball down the wrong lane and gets a fucking strike.
I remember that.
And we're all like, no. And then it hits and it's a strike, and we all suddenly go, yeah! And like everybody else in the fucking bowling alley is looking at like the 10 of us lose our minds. Yeah, good time.
God. Oh, such a bunch of morons, aren't we?
Man, there's a group of people. Thank you to Chaos Sanansi and IBM 1794 for joining in with I think Backstreet Boys. It's the people who sang that
Oh
song.
my god.
Amy, says Kimberly,
Hello.
what is Human Hashan's makeup game like?
Ooh.
Eyeliner?
No, like the only reason her eyes look like that is just because that's how I draw
Yeah,
eyes.
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like she doesn't need makeup. Maybe like a little bit of highlighter to accentuate her cheekbones. But like,
She strikes me as one of those people who like
she's one of those.
found a very, very good foundation very early on in her life.
No, she found a really good moisturizer. She doesn't use foundation. She
yeah.
drinks a lot of water, so she's got very clear and beautiful skin.
Yeah, right. She's perfect.
Yeah,
We get it.
she is. Because, you know, Gimgar is the feral child that apparently never got over her adolescence, so she's still very teenagery.
It was let's see. I'm the Grim Reaper says Orca. It's super good about a woman dying and becoming a Grim Reaper, having to learn how she ended in hell. Nice.
Hello.
Hello again.
Hi.
Melancholy on
I'm
the
sorry
streets.
for leaving quickly. My friend's baby was just born, and the
Oh.
video chat was coming up, and I was like, I'm sorry, I need to see this baby.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that feels
congratulations.
like a perfect
Yeah.
validance. Yeah.
Anyway, back to how's it going?
I'm just reading through people's suggestions for stuff to read on Webtoons. Melancholy Illustrate says, I'm currently reading Muted. I love Annie Doodle's colours and it's just pretty. Also one called Hot Guy PI, kind of silly, but the art is incredible as well. The Grim Reaper is good. I've fallen behind quite a bit. I'm very new to Webtoons. I got an account yesterday, so I'm sort of getting a feel for how it works. And also, other reasons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Reasons.
It's very it's very, I mean, obviously, and I think we all know this, that it's designed to make you scroll endlessly, but knowing that, I was shocked at how efficient it is at making you do that. Let's see, shall I have a look at what I've been recommended so far?
Go for it.
I also, annoyingly, the reading history doesn't transfer across platforms, so like if I read a couple of chapters on my phone on the application and then I jump to the website on the Mac, it doesn't recognise that I've read those chapters, which is kind of annoying and pointless. Okay, so I'm currently reading Suitor Armor, which is recommended to me a lot. Cast Off, I thought I'd give Hooky a try, not really sure how I feel about that. Somebody recommended to me their Friends work, which I thought was really, really good, even though there's not very many episodes of it. Norenard, Norenard by O. Cantony. I thought that was very interesting. I'm also playing my way through Lone to see what that's like. Obviously, we've got to have some safely endangered in there. Merkworks, who I also follow on Instagram as well. There's like my 2 slice of life. You know, I don't know if safely endangered can be called slice of life, to be honest. But funny, I like them.
Tell me why. Sorry.
Oh my god, Amy. Jesus Christ.
So thank you for all your recommendations. Everybody who tweeted at me, I'm still going through all of their...
Sorry.
Ooh.
Magic Wand Tool is like not being my friend right now.
I see.
I like, keep getting the zoomies at the moment, and like I'll just start like I either start saying something out loud, or I will like start making noises, just like random noises. I don't know if you can ever hear me when I do that though, Jenny, because I'll just be in my room and I'll just start going because I've just got this like insane amount of energy that I just need to disperse.
What was the thing you were shouting on Discord? Oh no, it was the bizarre thing.
How bizarre!
I hate
How bizarre! How bizarre!
But I just kept going, how bizarre!
You know,
I just couldn't stop.
like if you're having like a dinner party, for example, and you want the people to leave, then like you could like start hoovering, for example. Okay. Which I think is only like a British concern, that you can't just tell people to get out of your house, right? So you have to passive aggressively do things like you have to do the washing up, or you have to hoover, right? So to inform these people it's now their time to leave.
I feel like Jenny's just about to call me out.
Go
for it.
You don't have to worry with such subtle concerns, because like if we're at the end of getting towards the end of a meeting and you're losing the will to live, you'll just be like,
You'll be like, I want to die.
I'm passing away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To which I'm always like, well, I guess that's the end of the meeting.
Oh dear me.
Just like I just have no fucking. I just have no filter when it comes to my like energy.
No, I know.
It's like I will just like lay down on my bed. I'll just lay rigid on my bed, because you know when like. I don't know if you ever do that thing where you like really need to tense up your muscles, and then like
Yeah.
and just I don't know, I can't explain it, but I have to do this thing sometimes where I have to like really like tense up my muscles in order to just like relieve some whatever it is that I'm feeling. But as I'm doing it, I'll lay there and I will just start going like lose my absolute mind.
Artifexy makes a very good point. It's always the slap thighs, stand up and go, right, as the signal that it's time to leave.
Yeah.
Whenever my dad does that, well, it's never my dad, it's always my mum. Whenever my mum do that, like me and my dad are like, oh, okay, I'm leaving.
The boss has spoken.
Yeah.
Oh god.
IBM was singing I want to be like you in the chat, which I'm not going to do.
You're right.
Oh, hey, MK's here.
Yeah. I only heard the second half of that because Jenny was like faded into the void again for the first half. But I assume you were talking about the "Wanna Be Like You" song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt's here. Up to no good, presumably.
Oh my god, Matt does this thing where he'll like slughorn. Matt slughorns.
Hey.
I wish Matt had never like introduced me to this, because we would just be like sitting on Discord, we'll all be like playing our own games or something. We're just hanging out, and then all of a sudden one of us will just go, Harry,
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 and then we all do it.
and you know, like Matt does it, and he's like sitting next to Beth, probably doing something really weird, because you just hear Beth go, "No, stop it, go away."
Yeah, yeah.
He's probably like gently clawing at her or something.
Here it goes. Harry.
Matt, you should jump in the Discord and give us a demonstration.
Just
you're
Harry,
feeling
and
up
then
to it,
go away
obviously, you
again.
don't
have
Like,
to.
that's
No
all
pressure.
we need. Yeah, no pressure.
You got like really wail it out at the end. Harry!
In the chat, Harry. Oh, why does this always happen? Like, we just descend into this weird thing that doesn't make sense.
Why does it need to make sense?
This is the energy that we bring to the last episodes of Save the Station.
Yeah. I keep doing these weird, like, laughs.
Yeah,
Just
I
stop.
really love them, Jess,
What is
because they
wrong with
feel like
me?
really like wild, like you've lost grip. Welcome to the void, my friends.
I realise something, like when you really get me like off guard, like I don't really laugh, I wheeze. I like really go in with the
I
hard
love it.
wheeze, don't I?
I love it when you wheeze. It's my favourite
Like
thing.
at the end of the Bards for Bards thing, when you're watching me cry with laughter, and actually it's just silent because the two of us are like trying to breathe.
Hey.
Jesus. Matt said he's in his underwear and under a duvet, so it might be a bit weird.
Well, you
Alright
won't.
then.
You don't have to be.
Nah, it's
You can be in
fine,
your
I
pants
can
and do a
see
voice.
you.
You know, like you don't have. Look, you don't have to, obviously. But your state of dress, for once, does that not actually make much difference to the situation?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Hey.
Harry.
I can't stop. Like a deflating balloon. She just like faded away. Sorry, chat. Give us a subject to talk about. We'll talk about it.
Yeah,
I
questions.
feel like we're slowly
More
slipping
questions.
away
Give
now.
us some questions.
Yeah, ask us some questions. Go on. Anything.
I can get a cheese fact while we're.
Oh, yep. Yeah, of course. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wanna be
Early
like
cheeses.
you.
It is thought
I wanna
that
talk
cheese
like
was
you.
first discovered around 8000 BC, around the time when sheep were first domesticated. Poor sheep, man. That's a long life. 8,000
Well,
BC.
it's not the same sheep.
Oh.
Well, you know.
That one sheep, he's like, just let me. It's like Prince Philip. Just let him go.
Not this again. Someone put, Matt, can I just say how much I love Dick Merriweather? But I read it wrong and saw, Matt, can I just say how much I love your dick? And I was like,
Oh,
wait,
no,
what? And I had to
Jasmine!
look back at
Woo.
it again.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, without Merriweather, the sentence just says,
Yeah.
"Can I say how much
It's
I
just, I
love
love
Dick?"
I mean, it's a statement for sure.
You
it.
know.
Really is. Yeah.
But yes, Dick Merriweather is certainly a human man that is excellent. What's Hashaan's favourite sweets?
I feel like she's a Belgian bun kind of gal. She likes-
Really?
Well,
Oh, it's
Matthew!
It's Matt.
Hello.
Hello.
Can we get a Harry?
Harry.
I love it.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
How does Matt
He's
sound, by
doing
the way?
it.
Do I need to turn him up
He's
or
a
down?
well, to me, he's quiet, but
Yeah, he's quiet for us. but-
I'm not watching.
What?
What? What?
What?
What?
quiet.
Why are we saying what now?
I don't
What's
I
going on?
don't know. Matt, do you have any questions about Hashaan?
Harry.
That's not a question.
Oh, sorry, I got a bit nervous.
That's the laughter, I mean. That's the one I'm talking about.
Mosloth27, if you
Do I
could
have a
not call me out on my
question?
shit, thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Oh,
This is a temple for
so
respect to me.
pressure.
Thank you.
What's your favourite wand from the Harry Potter series? It had to be Harry
What?
Potter because all that was on my mind was Slughorn.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
I don't actually really know the I mean, I like Luna's one because it's got a flower on it. That's about it.
You okay?
I don't know.
There's no reason.
Define okay. Harry.
Harry!
Oh my
Okay, we
god.
need to stop this. This needs to end.
Then she
So
asked how my day's been. It's been good. I went to see my family because
Aw.
COVID allows for it. The rules allow for it.
yeah, you can see them outside or whatever. Oh,
So-
that's
and
good.
We had a little barbecue and I ate some
Oh,
burgers and
that's
I
lovely.
felt very full and I nearly fell asleep.
Oh,
Wow, what a good
that's so
time.
good.
Yeah,
So
and then I
wholesome.
Oh.
Asleep.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, I'm getting pretty good at it now.
Good for you.
Thank you. Why are you being weird? Hey, you've got a weird voice on now.
Yeah, you
Have
sound
I?
uncomfortable.
Have I really?
What? Jasmine!
What's going on?
I'm a bit delirious because I didn't sleep well last night. Okay.
I see.
A picnic anytime soon. I really hope so. I really, really hope that we get to have an outdoor picnic with our friends soon. But we are all in
Restrictions.
different counties, kind of. So
Yeah,
we're not sure if we can cross the line yet.
restrictions lift properly for us to be able to do that. Hopefully at the beginning of May.
Mhm.
So that's when we're all going to get together with
Nice.
all of the treats that we were sent by the
Yay.
lovely Kimberly and the amazing Ignis. Are you okay?
No.
Okay. I mean, I don't really know what I was expecting when I asked that, because of course that's the answer.
Ha 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 ha. Re.
Oh dear.
Jesus, save us.
Harry.
We're waiting
I
to
got an
do it
urge
all
to
at once,
consume 9
Kimberly,
candy
so
canes
that
without chewing or sucking. My God, are your teeth okay?
What?
Yeah. How do you?
Do you have teeth or why? Why did a sentient IBM
so did you just-
1794 feel the need to do that?
Did you just completely swallow them? If
Actually-
you didn't chew them or suck them,
Well,
did you just?
if it's a sentient IBM, I guess you just put them in like a
What is an
receptacle.
IBM?
It's a very
very big
old-
computer.
You're a very big
chunky
computer.
processor,
How fucking dare you?
which might be a no.
No.
IBM
Do you know
says
who
no.
I am?
Oh well, I
No,
guess you're
please,
wrong about that.
enlighten me. We're
Amy,
having like six
what-
separate conversations right now.
Yeah,
I'm so
sorry, I
sorry.
tuned out for a second.
Sorry. Did I ruin this? What's
Um,
Harry
I do.
Potter.
I apologize if we ever speak any because I can barely hear her, so I don't know when she's
Yeah.
speaking.
I ca- you're just
you
was
guys
she
are-
talking?
Like kind of roboting. I'm not going to lie.
Are we? Whoops.
oh my.
Are
I am
we?
Kimberly, we're going to save everything and split it all amongst ourselves in one big picnic. So which we
Sorry.
will record so you can see that, and then maybe I'll edit all of that stuff together into a vlog, probably.
Beep,
Hopefully.
beep, 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 beep. Oh,
So
I'm
then everybody can see
actually
it.
losing my mind.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, how about I just take a moment for you guys to think of something to say whilst I talk about other stuff. Today, one of our videos was translated into another language for the first time. Among Us 1 is now available in Portuguese, thanks to the hard work of our community. So thank you very much for that. If you would like to help translate our videos or even just caption our videos to make them more accessible, then you can do so by joining us on the Discord server, which is available to you through a link in the description to this video, which has been fixed now, hopefully, so you can just jump in there and join us. We're super grateful for the help. What else? If you haven't, then you should go watch the one shot that we posted last night. Help support Bards for Bards, the charity movement that supports Artist Relief Tree, a collective that provides financial aid to artists who have been impacted by the pandemic. The pandemic.
Pandemic.
Oh yeah, and as Melancholy Illustrates says, the Discord is pretty fun, so you don't have to be there to subtitle. You can just come hang out. Occasionally, we'll jump in the chats and stuff, both audio and
sometimes I'll even stream some art.
Yeah, it's a cool place to be.
Sorry, my thing.
What else?
Beep 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 boo.
You
Beep, 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 boo.
should.
Amy, you're full of beans today.
I
huh?
really am.
Is there any reason why?
Well, I had an
Something
energy
that you
drink
get?
earlier, and
Oh, okay.
And you sat still and did concentrated artwork for
about 3 hours.
yeah,
And I was watching Mindhunter as well, so that's really intense.
Oh, wow.
so now
and then-
you're
Wow.
exploding.
Now I'm exploding. And then I spent like
Whoa.
20 minutes singing to Boo about how she was asking me for more biscuits, but I couldn't give her more biscuits because she's too chunky at the moment. And then I started to tell her about how much I love her, despite the fact that she wakes me up at 8 o'clock in the morning by scratching at my door.
Aww.
So
What a good
Amy's
time.
bedroom door is 90 degrees to the toilet door, and both one was closed and one was ajar, and Boo was sat outside of them yowling because she thought that
She's
she
like, oh!
had been locked out of Amy because the toilet door was closed, and I sort of pushed open Amy's door a little bit, and she was like,
What are you doing?
wrong door, and then she saw Amy and she was like, oh my god, babe.
I didn't know you were in here!
Master! I thought you had finished.
What a beautiful little...
It has been so long.
Feed me. I love that voice,
Biscuits.
Matt. That's beautiful.
Is that Boo's peasant voice?
Chaos said,
No,
has just
that's
said,
her barren voice.
Chaos has just said that there's a petition to hear more Jenny and Mandolin.
Do it. I haven't heard it yet.
I could go get it, but I also have to tune it. So if you guys can carry the conversation for 10 minutes whilst I do that, then
I can't.
No, sure thing. Oh my god! Next time I've got Twinkies and ring pops on the list for the next package. Oh, Kimberly,
okay,
you're too
I am
good.
now leaving the microphone to go and fetch the mandolin.
Can
So
you
I
get me
might
some liquids?
Make myself an ass of myself when I return.
Liquids.
What kind of liquids?
What was that? Milk?
Liquid.
Milk?
A kind of liquids.
Milkweed.
Posh.
What's
Do I
that?
have to put it in the bottle that no human being can open?
No, you can put it in a glass.
Excellent.
Liquids. I'm stealing your liquids voice.
Oh, liquids.
No, that is your small voice. Talking in your small voice.
I am talking in my
Small
small
voice.
voice.
Hello, I'm talking in my small voice.
It is very small. I have reduced it to be a calming sound. IBM's going to take over Sweden.
What was IBM?
Well, I said it. I said it was a computer, but I think that's that's an understatement.
Oh. Oh.
have I gone robot-y?
Yeah, you did for a sec.
Oh, so do you.
Liquids! I'm sorry if you can hear
Are you
some gross gulping
Oh,
noises. I'm really
liquids?
thirsty.
Melancholy illustrates. Please don't say melancholy illustrates every time. It's so long and pretentious. What should we call you? Melon? Holy?
Oh, that's better.
How's everyone's day been?
Jenny leaves for 5 seconds. We're like, what is the conversation?
Because we only know how to be silly.
We just start panicking and we're like... It's like when your mum leaves you home alone for the first time and you're like, I cannot move from the sofa.
Hello?
Hello?
Jazz, you went out for a long walk today, didn't you? Where did you go?
Oh, wow, that was really... You spoke really fast then. I went to a nice park, which took about an hour to walk to, and then walked around it. And then we walked to the seafront, and I bought some chips and a coffee. Ate those, and then I walked back, and my feet really hurt.
Oh my.
That's my
Wow.
story, thank you. How was yours? How's your day?
Good. I've already said mine. Spring
I
break.
painted for the first time in literally years. Jazz?
Good. It looks good.
We're
Yeah.
a bit roboty. I don't think they can hear us very well.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Jenny,
talk
come
about-
back! Jenny!
I'm come back.
Amy?
She took the brain
Hello.
cell with her.
Amy?
Yeah?
Amy?
Jazz?
Can you
Donkey?
I
Can you
can?
hear me?
Yes?
Oh, good. Okay. So, if Hashaan had to choose between Mina or Malark saving their lives, which one would you choose?
That's a terrible question!
I know, isn't it just?
What?
Anyway, cookies or biscuits?
Oh. It depends on the cookie.
Okay.
So like,
So if it's like a really good cookie.
If it's like a freshly baked cookie that's like still
Uh-huh.
nice and soft,
Yeah.
then obviously a cookie. But if
And
it's
the cookies, like the chocolate's all melted. Yeah.
but like if it's a biscuit and it's a custard cream,
Yeah.
although I don't like
like
eating custard creams
cream.
unless I can dunk them in tea.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't
with you
like dry
there.
custard creams.
No, me neither. It has
No, I
to
like
be
a soggy
dipped in
custard
tea.
cream.
Yeah,
Soggy creams.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jasmine.
Well,
Soggy cream.
your mind went there. Your mind went there. I was just talking about biscuits.
Yeah, bet you were.
Liam said
Oh.
was in the executive producer lounge tonight. I mean, I haven't really got the vibe of tonight. Like, what are people feeling? Like, are we feeling spacey? Are we feeling medieval? I feel like there's a theme.
I'm feeling modern goth in a forest.
Modern goth in a forest.
Love it. Love it.
I feel like though you are putting out like really insane like party vibes though.
Insane party vibes.
Yeah, like you've got
Yeah.
like because you like chugged an energy drink, you've got like glow sticks around your wrists and your neck.
Yeah.
I feel like we're in a club tonight, but it's a really
Oh,
cozy
I don't
club.
want to ever go clubbing again. I don't have it in me anymore.
No, I
It's
don't
so
suppose you could do.
sticky.
I don't have
Would
the
you
energy
like-
to talk to weird strangers anymore.
Would
I
you
don't
like
want
to-
it.
Would you like to hear what the executive lounge would look like if I was hosting the stream?
Go on then. Would it be a
Yeah.
cheese factory?
Yeah, go on.
Well, no, not quite. So you walk into the room, really like right, barefooted. Okay, you take your shoes and your socks off at the door.
Pretend.
Jazz,
the-
Beth says
well,
Beth
no,
says she
no.
isn't coming in.
No, but wait, you walk in and it's really plush carpet.
Ooh.
This lovely plush carpet that
So
your
everyone
feet
is
sink
barefoot?
into. Yeah, it's really chilled out in here. Okay, bean
yeah, we're
bags
chill, we're chill, we're
everywhere.
chill.
Bean bags all over the place. Lovely.
Liam, why are you whispering
pastel
liquid at
yellow,
Amy? need
because you were going
context.
liquid.
Liquid?
Lovely
don't-
pastel
yeah.
yellow walls.
Nice.
Fairy lights everywhere. So the main lights are turned off. It's just fairy lights. It's really like low lighting.
Ambient.
There's a nice coffee table in the middle with cups of hot cocoa and marshmallows and cream and all of that. And loads of snacks on the table. There's like a variety of cheeses. There's some like grapes and stuff, and there's like froze everywhere. So you grab yourself a fro, you grab a hot chocolate, you grab some snacks, and you choose.
Oh, Jazz, your robot. Bye.
Oh, dear.
She's gone. Oh, I think we're gone.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh, I think we disappeared. Was that us?
I think so.
I think you might have disappeared. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Is the stream still going?
I think so. Looks like it.
The stream has gone black.
Oh
Has it?
no.
Ooh,
Has
dear.
it? Has it really? Oh.
On my
Oh,
phone
it's
anyway.
back on my screen.
Oh yeah.
Is it back?
Everyone can hear us apparently.
I can hear you. Oh no.
to
No, we
refresh
got
the
you.
stream.
Okay.
Okay.
Can you all see the stream and hear us? Is it all okay? Had to.
Are we back?
Yeah. I think we're good.
Okay.
Oh, stop.
What?
It's also super
Eh?
out of tune.
Hello.
I
Wow.
heard a mandolin.
Yeah, so did I.
How's it going?
Oh,
Is there
Jenny's
just-
got her. Has Jenny got her mandolin?
Yeah.
Play it away, mandolin.
No, it's bad.
I've got. What's going on?
Well, I was telling you about
Stream is
the
still
really
going and we can
comfy
hear,
coat.
but the image is frozen. Stream is still here for me. Yeah, I can still see you. It's good.
Yeah, you're still moving on my screen. Well, obviously
Yeah,
the
it's still
flag,
moving on
but
mine.
The screen was just moving.
Yeah, I've just got
so-
an error from YouTube. Hang on.
Okay.
Weird.
What's going on?
Manda Sin. Rude.
Play us a song, you're the piano man.
You're the mandolin man. Play us a song tonight. We'll provide food
Oh, fuck,
for
what
the
was the song
melody.
that Alex sung in fucking the most recent Among Us video.
Right. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
No, we're back to normal. Good.
Okay, good.
Woo!
Nice.
Wait, actually, here you can tell.
Okay, I have
Yeah.
not played this for several months, and also it's out of tune. It needs new strings. Like I tuned it, and already it's. Can you
Oh.
hear that? It's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
in
Ooh.
like
Oh,
what
no.
5
Oh,
minutes
no.
since I came out of the
Yeah,
bedroom. Already it's.
The Where Are You
tuning.
song.
I think it is, yeah.
Where are you?
And I'm
Where are
so
you?
sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
Where are you? I'm so sorry.
Oh no, I don't like
Oh,
this.
You okay, Jess?
Yeah, I'm really tired.
Wow.
So
Wow.
Internet's terrible tonight.
Mm.
Yep.
Harmonious.
See ya.
Oh.
Hello.
yeah, anyway,
Are we-
how's everybody doing? What
Oh,
did I miss whilst I was
This
grabbing
stream has been an absolute catastrophe
disaster?
this
Yeah.
evening, hasn't
It
it?
has.
Well, I can't really tell what's going on.
How can I?
Well,
When I thought I heard when I was in the other room Amy scream Jenny come back. So
yes. you did.
what was the problem?
We couldn't maintain the conversation. We
Yeah.
were like
I see.
falling on silent times.
It was more worrying. It wasn't because I didn't have things to say. It was because the internet connection is so bad that we couldn't hear each other.
Yeah, you're so quiet at points. I'm not sure if you're like talking, so I'm like, okay, I better be quiet just in case.
To be honest,
in
it's the
case,
first
yeah.
time a stream has been this chaotic, like as in like
Yeah.
things going wrong. So like
Yeah.
we're doing all right.
Yeah, we're rolling with the punches. Isn't that what they say? That's the saying.
Yeah, that's the saying, Jazz.
That's the
you
one,
got it.
isn't it? Yeah.
That's the
So
one.
I was like, doing that thing where you like roll.
Why are you
with the punches.
talking like that? It makes me really uncomfortable.
Here's another segment.
That's-
sayings.
That's
Come on,
how I
give us
feel when
another
you
saying.
do your voice.
My voice? What? Just my normal speaking voice?
No. When you go to, like, I don't know if it's offensive. I don't know if it's offensive to use.
Whenever
the word
you talk to me,
chav.
Jasmine, that's how you make me
No.
feel.
No, when you do that chav voice. you know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I always talk in my chav voice. I'm talking in
No,
it right
you
now.
don't. No, you're not. Anyway,
Oh my god.
please no.
Jasmine!
No.
What are you
Don't
talking
pronounce
about?
my name like that.
Bruv!
Save me.
Jasmine's coming for your entire dialect. She really is, isn't she? She's like trying to like cancel me.
What? No, no.
Jazz trying to cancel me.
What does that even mean?
What are you talking about? Like you get that chavvy kid in class and the teacher's like trying to talk and she's like, but what are you saying? Like what do you mean? Don't know what you're talking about. That's like a really chavvy thing that people say. I should know.
I don't know.
I am like East Sussex resident chav.
No, you're not. Oh lordy. So, what's everyone's favourite pastime when they're not working?
Terrorising
Listening
Jazz with my
to you
chav
two.
accent.
To be fair, this is kind of what it's like for me on Discord most evenings, where I'll be like, hello everybody, and then I'll be playing a game, and then just in the background, you and Jazz are like, blah, blah, blah.
Are you okay?
Damn.
Yeah, the only chav in all of East Sussex, that's Amy. I am Queen Chav.
All hell.
I know you're not. I know you're not.
Jess is only saying this because she knows she can't be friends with me if it's the truth.
No. Look, can we just like somebody ask a question?
Jenny, can you look
No,
up
I
like
just
chav
want
terms?
to watch you two
Chav
suffer.
terms,
Just
yeah.
carry on for a bit
Well,
This
longer.
can't be entertaining.
Artifacts is from West Sussex, which is actually where me and Amy are right now. In it, bro.
Wow.
In it,
In it.
mate.
That's crazy.
It's too easy for you to slip into that, isn't it, Amy?
Yeah, too easy.
In it, bro. Liam said they jeans like they spray on.
Jazz, do you know of any more sayings?
They jeans like they
Sayings?
spray on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a duck walked over your
In it, mate.
grave. Wait, no, it's a walked over your grave.
A goose walked over your grave.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Right, yep, okay.
A goose
In
walked
for
over
a
your
penny.
Alex.
In for a penny, out for a pound.
ABD
No,
Illustrate
Alpha
says,
Pound.
a question.
That's
Jazz,
good.
do you
That's
have
another one,
any...
But what do they mean?
Well,
Jazz,
you know.
Alex has a question.
Oh.
He does?
What do you have against Amy's natural homegrown chav accent?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Right.
What's your problem?
It's not. I don't have anything against Amy's natural.
But you do,
homegrown
though.
Chav accent. But
beef.
I do have.
You got beef?
I just,
What's your beef?
you know when.
I
you know
don't
when there's, like,
understand.
What is your problem?
You know when there's
What's your
certain
problem? What is
your
noises,
problem?
right, that make you really tense. Yeah. Like a ringing in your ear or like
Are you
a
saying you
football
have
hitting against a
PTSD?
metal fence.
Does my chav accent?
When
My chav
you,
scent.
When you
Does
sing,
it?
Chat scent.
Does my
you
chav
say
scent
Jasmine,
trigger you?
when you say Jasmine, but you pronounce it Z, right? When you're like Jasmine, right? And something just
Jasmine!
breaks inside me.
There's something about dropping very important letters from words
Yeah.
that no person should
Water.
do.
Yeah,
Like
that.
Get me my water bottle.
Honestly, if you said
No,
that like
it's
that in front of my mother, she would
water.
slap you into the next life. Yeah.
In it.
Jasmine,
Yes.
can you get me a glass of water?
Oh, don't punch me.
Oh, thanks, Phil. Phil just passed me a cup of water without any context of the conversation.
I don't know if this is a conversation.
I've stopped drawing.
Yeah, Amy's harassing me with her vocals.
I'm not doing that. She's lying.
I'm not doing that, she says. Oh, Amy, I do love you, really. I promise.
Prove it.
Oh no, okay, I think I've changed my mind.
I retract that statement.
Possum Prince and Mossloff
Can you say-
give you the phonetic spelling of a bottle of water in Chav, which
A
is
bowl of water.
bow water.
A bowl of water.
Bow water.
Have a bowl of water.
Yeah.
Sorry, Matt, you were asking something?
I was, yeah. Can you say any of these mannerisms, but with like a posh accent, or you know?
A bottle of water.
A bottle of
No,
water,
but,
please.
But like say it.
Hello, chipper young sir. May I have a bottle of water?
Oh,
Have a pamphlet.
Yeah,
So you're saying a bottle of water
yeah.
Bowl
Like that.
water.
As posh as you can.
until you say water.
Yeah.
A bottle of water.
As posh as I can. Okay.
Now that just sounded like
Hello, my lower
Goddamn
class
name.
citizen. You may not have access to filtered water or bottled water because you drink from the tap, but you have a bottle of water. Chip, chip.
Chip, chip, you plebeiant.
Jazz, when you said that.
Thanks, Governor.
You sounded like Michael Caine from The Dark Knight.
Master Wayne.
A bottle
The
of
background.
water.
Got your bowl of water. Master Wayne.
Master Wine.
That's fucking really funny. Like, so what's the point of all these push-ups if you can't even lift a bloody log? Do you even lift, Master
Do-
Wayne?
Do you
Even lift, Master Wayne.
Can you say, Matt, can you say a line that Dobby has said in the movies, but in Michael Caine's voice?
A line that Dobby has said, but in
Yeah,
Michael
like,
Caine's voice.
Dobby
Master
has no master,
has
Dobby is
presented
free.
Dobby with a
Master has
sock.
given Dobby a sock. Dobby is a free elf. That's not my best Michael Caine.
That's so good. That improves Dobby
Master Wayne
tenfold.
has given Alfred a sock. Alfred is free. And he's like scuttles away on all fours. Out
Oh
of the
my
cave.
goodness.
Artie Facey says, my brother has picked up Roadman from school and I don't like being called a ham roll if I don't get him a glass of water.
Oh my goodness.
Roadman is territory that I don't feel comfortable touching, to be honest. It's like so wildly...
I'm drawing
What
fucking hell, what's he called?
What's he called?
Master Wayne, who's that?
Alfred.
Alfred. I'm drawing Dobby version of Alfred, scuttling
Yes,
away on all
please.
fours.
Please do that. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
Some
Oh,
things
no.
I'm hearing from the
That
next
just
room.
looks like a
says
really
Beth.
pissed off Dobby.
Master has given Dobby
A sock!
Every time Matt opens his mouth, the conversation gets 5% more cursed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I zip it?
No, it's
No,
wonderful.
Never. Yeah, ham roll.
Is scuttle spelt with a C or a K?
Let's see.
C. Let's see.
Give it a good go.
I think.
Welcome to my handwriting where I put capital letters in the middle and at the end of
Aw,
words.
He does that too.
Somehow you just put like a B in there.
Oh.
Dobby is a free elf.
No, actually,
Dobby
it might
is
be
high.
okay. I don't know. I haven't seen that. I've just...
How do we do that
Where's
where
the
we
torso?
take the T's out and
He
still it
has no
sounds
torso.
like there are T's in it?
It's that little triangle beneath.
It's like a spider. It's like a spider goblin.
I don't know what I'm drawing.
What?
fuck is this, Amy?
What is this?
Cursed.
You got guns for eyes?
What? Amy, I beg you now. Stop before we can't turn back.
Whatever it is,
late.
it has
We're already
syringes
there.
for eyes.
No.
Street elf in it, bro.
Free elf in it. Oh,
Because like Dobby's like a free elf in it, bro.
He's like,
Free elf in it, bro.
Gun Eyes McGee.
give me another scenario. What should we do?
Oh god. Oh, what's his name?
We got 15 minutes.
Oh shit. Oh, god damn it. What movie is he from?
Dobby's a free elf, mans. You better believe it, bro.
How about Dobby?
Dobby.
I think we should move on from the Dobby. Actually, no. Keep with the Dobbs.
Keep with the
Okay,
dogs.
Dobby, but as a Muppet. Do you know what Muppets look like?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, Dobby is a Muppet.
Okay, so he's got big.
Okay, no, I've got a good one
Michael
after
Caine
this one.
Snape.
Michael Caine Snape.
Always.
My name is Michael Caine.
We're gonna put an eye up here.
Oh no.
Yes, excellent.
Yes.
I don't know what
Yes.
this
I love it.
It just looks like Starro. Oh,
Master
no, I can
has
see it
given
now.
Dobby a Glock.
Blam blam.
Wow, look at that leggy boy.
The thin arms gets me. Oh yeah, Cat Kermit.
I would like that as the sticker, please.
That's awesome. Oh
And
my
we're
god.
gonna draw a little sock. There we go.
What is that K, Amy?
I don't really know. It was like turning into a H, and I sort of had to fight myself and be like, "No, remember your training." There we go.
I have another prompt.
Yep.
Have you seen Spy Kids: The Island of Lost Dreams?
Oh no.
I have not.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, well, Steve Buscemi.
I don't know who that is, Matthew.
Yes, you do.
I
I
can
don't.
send you a picture.
Alex.
Who?
Have you guys seen what Alex put on the?
I have.
Chat.
I did. I choose to
Oh
ignore.
my god.
Where is this? Sorry, hang on a minute.
On
Dirty boy.
Alex has
Dirty boy.
pasted Mazda has given Dobby a sock as a Muppet
Put it away.
into our group chat,
Kimberly, thank you.
and then has posted
Oh,
Master has given Dobby a
Oh,
hand up the
thank
bum.
Kimberly.
Hand up bomb.
Don't call me out, Jazz, he says.
I will
Kimberly.
call you out, sir. I will
I'm
call you
sure
out.
that there are laws against this,
I'm gonna draw Boo.
funding of this. You're gonna draw Boo. Okay.
Oh, it was over there.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much
draw
for
Boo
your
as a Muppet.
25 Freedom Eagles. Man, just gonna collapse.
Oh, I love
Oh,
it.
No, Alex, you can't hide anything from the chat. If you put stuff like Master has given Dobby a hand up the bum anywhere, I'm gonna read it out loud.
Master has given Dobby a hand up the bum.
Oh no.
Okay, no,
No one needs to hear that.
This is inappropriate, Master.
Alex, the lady doth protest too much. Look, he even put ass in the keyboard like smack he just did.
Oh, is that Boo?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's a
Oh.
tummy.
I miss Boo.
Oh my gosh, I want these as stickers.
Hey, when we're like allowed to see people again,
Mhm.
you might be able to come over and see her because she goes outside now.
Hey,
That fucking face.
I want to touch the stuff.
That is
Meow.
exactly it.
Meow. Eh.
She just stands outside in the fucking hallway and goes,
Newt.
oh, oh.
How can I like visually demonstrate that?
I don't know what you've done here, where she's sitting up, but
Sounds like that.
with her head thrown back. Oh,
Oh my gosh, yes. Like the
Oh.
seagull.
Yeah.
IBM wants you to draw Mr. Blobby.
Solana
Oh,
says Master has given Dobby
Mr.
a
Blobby
paddling.
needs to stay in the 90s.
I thought you were going to say in the Night Realm.
Well, yeah, that too.
Artifexy says, you know that one time that Boris ziplined his way around? That, but Dobby. Dobby on a zipline waving socks.
That's Boo. She lays in the hallway and she goes, oh!
Oh,
Yeah.
just blobbing in the hallway.
You see that if you leave Boo's line of sight for like 3 seconds, she thinks that you have left her alone forever. And so occasionally, I'd say like 3 times a week, okay, Boo will like wake up in the night in you know, us, me and Ollie are watching TV or whatever, and she'll like, you know, pad around, see that it's us, and then she'll go out into the hallway into the darkness, and pretty much clockwork, a minute later she's going, oh, I'm all alone. Why am I all alone? And then I go up and I open the living room door and I'm like, what is wrong with you? And she's like, oh, you're alive. I missed you. You did this.
This is Dobby ziplining.
I got like 3% of what Jenny said.
By his head. Oof, it is almost 9:10. Did you want to know what's coming up next week?
Yes.
Okay,
Do it.
do it.
Do a little self-portrait.
Do it. Do it.
Do it!
So first, everybody should go to the Bards for Bards Twitter and look at what's coming up for Bards for Bards this month, this week. And then you should come back to our YouTube channel on Tuesday for another episode of The Sims. Jazz, do you want to tell us
Yeah.
about the next episode of The Sims?
Well, it's gonna be quite magical.
Oh,
It's gonna be our boy Rook, innit?
oh my god.
Yeah, it's gonna be your boy, Matt. Please don't kill me when you see what I did to him.
You've made me into a perfect person.
Aw, yeah.
And
Almost
then
too perfect.
on Thursday, we're posting pictures of Amy's desk and Amy's thoughts about her desk, so you can check that out. And then on Friday, we've got the second episode of Save the Station, or whatever the show is called.
Defeating Chief Bebop.
Defeating Jeef, with your good friends David Bettany, Dick Merriweather, Boric Jackson, Alana Gray, and Walter Mellon.
Yeah.
Sometimes yes is silent. Come back for more of that. And on Patreon, we're posting the first part of the Plant Primer, Arcaden's Plant
Oh
Primer.
my gosh, I'm excited for this.
Where you can check out some of the plants native to the world and get a little bit of lore on them. And then we're back next week with more of this. Hopefully less of this specifically, but more.
It's gonna
I
be
don't know what you're talking about. This was great.
It's a portrait of me and Boo.
Oh, I love it. Oh, that's so cute.
No, one
Maybe
of
now
her
she'll
lying on the
shoulder through her
floor I
head.
kind of need as a sticker or something.
Oh, what a good time.
So once again, if you haven't seen it already, please go watch our Bards for Bards episode, one shot, part 1, Save the Station.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. Jazz
It's
does
so
a
good.
masterclass of a performance. Matt does an excellent guitar riff.
Oh, I love it.
Amy slowly descends into some goblin madness, and Alex is a shiny boy.
He sure is.
Too shiny.
Thanks for hanging with us whilst we went through this.
I'm sorry, there was like moments of like
Yeah,
where the stream was a complete mess.
like you mean all of it?
Yes. Well, this is what we were actually here for to begin with. You know.
Valdeshar has shared a tweet with me. Oh, I see. They're just tweets about the sexy vampire lady.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Bum, bum, bum,
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
bum.
Anyway, we should wrap this up.
Yeah, thanks for letting us on to your stream. Sorry that
Like we had any choice. You would have just
I
barged
was
in here
practically
anyway.
invited.
this is true. You were invited. I just turned up, quite frankly.
Kimberly asks a very poignant question. How does Hashaan feel about being abandoned for all of this nonsense?
I don't know.
Oh man.
No?
I feel like I'm being piloted in
Couldn't
third
tell if I
person.
was
I've like
out or-
left this plane of existence, and I've like got like my
The proverbial aeroplane.
like my real self has gone on holiday, and this self is like pressing the
How do I?
default buttons. Put hand on tablet.
That's basically a chicken's brain.
Peck
Oh
the
my
soil.
gosh.
Ah, water. Must drink water.
Eggs.
Eggs.
Oh no, I did one of my own toes.
Egg. Egg.
I think we all need sleep.
Egg.
Yes.
You know Maester Aemon from Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
As he's dying, he starts going, egg. Egg. And now I can't
see.
stop saying that.
Okay, well, whilst you egg in the
Next
background,
time,
I'm
Steve
just
Buscemi will make an appearance.
I'm gonna wrap us up with all of the the traditional outing stuff. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Twitter at swizardco and on Instagram at the Shrieking Wizard Co. You can find us on Tumblr
Amy.
at highhopestheyrolls.tumblr.com and at swpom.tumblr.com. You can join our Discord
Amy,
server
Amy,
following
sure,
the link in the
Jenny.
description to this video. And, if somehow this stream hasn't completely put you off all of our content,
Oh, Jesus, I'm so
then
sorry.
we'll see you next week for more shenanigans. If you ask any of us about this stream, we will flat out deny that it ever happened. You cannot prove
I
that
don't know
any
what
of this is
What are
real.
you talking about?
And now I'm going to put Amy to bed before she hurts herself.
Make sure to strap her in.
Goodbye, everybody. We love you for
coming,
staying
guys.
around. Thanks to our
so sorry.
executive producers.
Goodbye.
Thank you to Kimberly and Jazzy TP and Tomato Bread. Thank you very much, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.